So you see that board right there behind me? That board right there? That's what this video is about. So this, I told you this video was about that board, and it is. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that board, give you some history of why that board means so much to me. Where I live was my grandparents' old home place. My mama actually grew up here. And so I've got a picture, and I'll show it to you, of what the old built home place looked like. There was a store in the front, and I'll show you the gas tank. Actually, the gas tank is in our intro. They lived in the back and upstairs. And so, unfortunately, when we went to move here, we tore all the old buildings down. We beat ourselves over it, but, you know, we were young and starting our life and wanted it our way. So, not realizing that would have been good storage or a good place. It was too close to the road to live, but it would have been, you know, good for something. But anyway, years ago, somebody sent me a picture of the old store building. And so last year, I like painting. I'm not that great at it, but I still like it. It's fun. And last year, I started trying to paint a little bit on canvas. Not, like I said, I'm not that great at it, but it's just fun and relaxing. And Randy really encouraged me. And so he wanted me to paint that store building. And the way they took the picture, it's angled, and I just could not get that angle. So I really actually had to do it like on front. And so I painted it for him, and he, I don't know where we got it from, but we got an old board, and he cut it. You know, those angles, if you're not a carpenter, is really hard to get together. Y'all, he did a fantastic job. I'm going to show it to you. This is the frame. He did really good with those corners, y'all. I'm so proud of him. And here's the painting. This was my, used to be out in front of my house. And we tore it down. Yeah. So I was really proud of him with that frame. So anyway, I painted the store for my grandparents on my mama's side. And I think Randy wanted it because it was history and it was here at our house. But I had another set of grandparents. And my daddy's parents had a store. Now, if I can get this straight, my mama's daddy and my grandmama on my daddy's side died. One died in January and one died in March, and I was born in June. So I didn't get to meet those two. My mama's mama, I knew her for 25 years before she passed. So that was the only grandparent I really knew. My granddaddy on my daddy's side died when I was 4 years old. So I don't have a lot of memories of their store. I do have some memories because I was only 4 when he passed and the store closed up. And I remember the building being red. And I'll show you a picture of the building. It's not like it was back then. The store building, as I remember, like I said, it's cinder blocks, but it was red. Almost like a rustic, I want to say it was like a rustic red. I remember 2 gas tanks out front. But they were newer than the one from the one that I have in my yard. But I don't remember a lot of detail about them. Other than what my parents, you know, memories they tell. I think it was my sister and my brother used to get up on top of it, smell the gas, and get dizzy and fall off. But I did call my sister last year before she passed away, unexpectedly. And so I talked to her about it, and she was trying to help me to remember something I don't remember that well. And so, because like I said, it was only 4. So I started painting a painting and I didn't finish it. You know, life got kind of unexpected and crazy twists and turns last year. And so I didn't finish it, and I want to finish it. It's not that great. It's even worse than the other one. But I wanted to do it in honor of my grandparents. And so at some point I hope to finish that one. And the thing was, Randy had made the frame for my mama's parents' store. So I wanted a picture frame for my daddy's parents' store. And that's what that board was for. We had bought it last year. Our anniversary was in March, and we had went to Ohio for a few days for our anniversary. And we went to one of the lumber places and got it. And he was going to bring it home and cut it up and make the frame. Well, I never finished the painting, and so he never built the frame. And so now I have different different plans for that board, and that's what you'll see more in this video. Okay, so I want y'all to know I just had to bear the elements of cold and wind, and my hair's crazy, to go out and try to go to the shed to find this picture for you. But here it is, and please don't judge how bad. So this would have been, this is a picture, and I know it's not that great, but it was a simple little store. It didn't have much of a, it was a flat roof. My grandparents' house would have been over here, so the trees are not adequate. I just threw them in there. But there would have been a brick house here, and there would have been a white, I'm not sure what color it would have been, but there was a building back there. But I do know the store was kind of rustic like this. I'm not exactly sure what kind of gas tanks was there. Talking to my sister, that's about as close as I could get looking at pictures. And so, yeah, crooked vehicle looks like, but I like old red trucks, y'all. And so I did this one. It's not finished, and I don't know if it'll ever get finished. But this was the Jan's grocery store. And I have pretty good memories in there. For a 4-year-old. Well, I don't know if they were good memories, but I have memories. I remember bugles on the shelf. I remember playing behind the store, and a dog came, and I tried to get it in the back door and couldn't get it. And I called for my mom, and she came and opened the door. I cut my arm, had to go to the doctor. I don't really remember that, but I know the scar. And I remember up the road was 2 boys, and they were mean. And they would come, and when I seen them, I would go hide either behind the counter with my mama, or I'd go somewhere else and try to hide because they would chase me all over the store. And then I remember Mr. Charlie, the living right up the road, he would come and buy an orange drink. And I guess either he split it with me or he bought me one. But we always drank orange drink together. And I remember that. And that's about the extent of what I remember. So Daniel helped me mark the board. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And the other one is right here. And so, wish me luck. And I tell you, I'm not a perfectionist. It's probably a good thing. With my hand. Come on back over here. Hey, did you see that? I got it in there and it's flat. That other one's got a little, might have to do something to it, but I got that one. Took a little persuading it, but let me get another tack. They're so tiny, y'all. Okay, move my fingers. Can you see that tiny little tack? Well, the other one is crooked. So, oh, it's really crooked. I may have to pull it out. So let's try it. Well, I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. But I took the old one off after I bent it up because it was so crooked. And my little nail got a little bent. And so, can you see it? Anyway, I'm throwing those over to the side, and I'm going to come in here and try to get this straight. The problem is I have that other hole there. So, that looks okay. 1, 2, 3. Let me move those out. Tap it back the other way. So tell me something. How does men get the nail in the head straight? It's a little crooked, but it's gonna work. I don't care. I'm not a perfectionist, so. And I'm not even gonna get it's so high on the wall that I know I'm not even gonna get the nail up there. So I'll have to have help. I'll probably put a screw and put it under there. It's not. This one must be a harder side. Stay bored. There we go. And I got it, y'all. So I got it. I did it by myself. I just turned my nails and my other little things up. But that is where I can hang it up now. We did measure. I didn't videotape that, but we did measure. And it's going to go up like so. And I got to turn it around. So it's going to take me a little while to get it measured, and I'll show you. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and these are called bulldog clips, and they had silver ones that was about that long, and that was too big for what I wanted. So I went on Amazon and I ordered, I think there's 20 in here for like $5, and that's the 1.25 inches, and they're black. That's exactly what I wanted. So I thought I was going to have to go to the hardware store and get me some screws so I could screw them on. And Daniel had a bag of little screws, and I'm thinking, oh no, they're going to go through the head, but they fit perfect. The only thing is, I've got to use a screwdriver to screw them down because Randy would have had a bit to pre-drill it, but I don't know where that stuff is, and oh well. I'm gonna do what I gotta do with what I got. So here's my board, and I'm fixing to get started. So I have a 4x6 here, and I want to put it down just to kind of get an idea of where I want my pictures at. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So this is the end of part 1. We'll be back with part 2 to show you how we finish it with our board. Thank you for watching, and God bless.